The recent collapse of Silicon Valley Bank continues to headline the financial industry, and now many are wondering what this means for your bank after recent failures. Joining us to break it all down is KTNV financial analyst Steve Buden. Steve, thank you so much for being here with us.
Good morning.
So tell us exactly what happened with this bank.
Real simply, what happened was many of their customers wanted to withdraw their funds all at the same time. And contrary to what a lot of people think, your local bank doesn't keep all of their deposits, in the basement in the safe. They buy treasury bonds, they do other things with the money, they lend it out. So they don't have ready cash all at once. And when the bank run happened, the bank has started selling other assets that they owned, and those assets were down in value, and they were trying to raise more money, and they weren't able to do it, and then the bank failed.
And now the FDIC is in control of all of this. Now, we've seen the Federal Reserve raise interest rates all last year into 2023. So how is this different than the Washington Mutual collapse in 2008? I know then hundreds of banks failed, and that's what prompted us to go into a recession.
In 2008, Washington Mutual, it was an issue of they made bad investments. They were making bad loans to people who couldn't pay the money back. It wasn't a question of timing, it was a question of quality. So they couldn't even sell those investments that they had. They were so bad. Today, the bank that failed last weekend, it was really just an issue of timing. The investments they made were in secure U.S. Treasury bonds, but with the Federal Reserve raising interest rates so fast, those bond values went down really quickly. And that's why the FDIC and the Federal Reserve came in to stabilize that bank, because they knew that those investments that this bank have are not bad. It was just a question of bad timing.
So we've been talking about a possible recession brewing for months now, and this could lead to panic withdrawals. So do we have anything to worry about with our own banks?
I don't think so. The current law states that if you have less than $250,000 in any bank, the FDIC does cover those holdings. Anybody who has more than that, if you need to feel comfortable, go talk to your banker. There's nothing wrong with asking some questions. Find out what the bank's investments are, where the lion's share of their proceeds are going, or just move your money to another bank and keep it under that $250,000 limit. But as of today, the FDIC is solvent, and they would make good on it depending on how many banks failed. But I have my money in a local bank, and I'm not worried about it.
Steve Buden breaking it all down for us. Thank you so much for explaining it to us this morning.
Sure. Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this.